volume down. I'm early. I was just sitting here. So I thought, you know what? Well, you're just sitting there. Go ahead and go early. Good morning, Willie. That's true. I'm okay with him being older than me, though, Willie. I'm going to go live on Instagram. Let me get YouTube squared away so we don't let the riffraff in. I know that my title says the Forgotten Bin. If we've got time, we'll go through a bin. But what am I doing? I'm about to say I'm off my rocker. Hi, Brooke. I'm off my routine. What was I doing? Oh, wait, cancel. Okay, here we go. This is what I needed. There we are. And then that, save, details. Hi, Quinn and Isla. Oh, they're on fall break. I was going to say, what are you doing home? But they're on fall break. Hello, hello, Quinn and Isla. Quinn and Isla, you will like some of the things that I got in my haul. Oh, wait. This was Thursday. Are they home today? Are they home today, Brooke? Hi, Becca. They don't start until 9:30. Oh, back in my day, we started school at 8 o'clock. You know, when my kids were in school, they rode the bus in the mornings, and the bus picked them up at 7:15 in the morning. And technically, I could have taken them to school, but I didn't. They rode the bus. They actually wanted to ride the bus because I was a stay-at-home mom up until Jaden. Well, honestly, Jaden was in third or fourth grade. And I was a stay-at-home mom. I chose to be a stay-at-home mom until I felt like they were old enough to not need me. I mean, they always are going to need me. Hi, MB. Isla wants to ride the bus too. Yeah, Isla, it's not what it's all cracked up to be. I can tell you that right now. It just isn't what it's all cracked up to be. It's very bumpy. It's very bumpy. What did Willie say? Oh, I don't know what he said. Okay. It's hard telling what he said. Okay, I'm going to put the link to my live in the YouTube chat. So if you're watching on YouTube like MB is, MB, why aren't you over here on Vamp, girl? Then all you got to do is follow the link. Oh my gosh, move away emojis, pin message. Okay, so I got the link pinned. So if you're watching it on YouTube, you can. It's not like you can't. Oh, you're on. Oh, I forgot you got to work a regular job, MB. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, you totally can, but you won't see all of the chat. Like all the stuff that Willie just said and Brooke just said, you can't see that. So in order for you to be able to see everybody, and I want you to come over and I want you to hang out. Thank you, Shannon. You're so sweet. I want you to come over. I want you to hang out. This is a chatty chat time. Vamp is very much a social platform. We like to socialize around here. We like to hang out and chatty chat. So come on over here if you also like, or if you're also a chatter. Also, I have yet to crack open my daily sip. I didn't have time to go. I have not had a proper daily sip in almost a week. But luckily for me, I was able to stock up on the canned version of the daily sip to take with me to Tennessee. But it still isn't the same. It's very good. I love that she does this, but it's almost like, you know how everybody loves them a McDonald's fountain drink. You can drink a Coke out of the can, and it's fine. It'll do. But when you get a crisp one, it's that much better. So this one is As It Was, because she names all of her drinks after songs or artists or songs mainly. This one is club soda, cane sugar, and the syrups are raspberry, peach, coconut, and lotus energy concentrate. So we're going to crack it open. I don't have any caffeine in my veins. That's good. What are you guys drinking this morning? Mickey Mouse. What are you drinking? I know Shannon's probably drinking water. Shannon, do you drink tea at all, Shannon? That is good. All right, I'm going to start off with our affirmation. Oh, I know what I was going to say, too. Is that I know that the title says we're going to go through a bin of things, which we might. But I raced to get here. 7-Up, no tea. Okay, well that's an upgrade from water then, Shannon. At least the bubbles will get you invigorated. Hi, Texas Cat 63. I like your name. Good morning from Instagram. Also, I wanted to say too, Fresca. I know a lot of people that really like Fresca. Lynn and Richard. I think mainly Lynn. Down from at Star City Thrift, he likes his Frescas. He always has Frescas in the refrigerator over there at their shop. If you are thinking that you might want to apply to be a VAMP seller, now is the time to do it, because we are having our onboarding on Tuesday, October 28th at 6 p.m. Eastern. Coffee strong. I like that. Creamer with a splash of coffee. Thank you, Texas Cat 63. Meow, meow. Gatorade sugar-free. I don't like Gatorade though, Shannon. It reminds me of being sick. When I was a little girl, and when you're sick and your dad or your mom would bring you Gatorade. Hi, Carolyn. So if you are thinking about being a seller, we would love to have you over here. Apply to be a seller. I spent all day yesterday, not all day, but several hours yesterday, in not dressed because I wasn't ready to get dressed again. We came home Sunday night, but Mark took Monday off, and I'm like, well, he had Monday off because of it being Indigenous People Day. He took Monday. Well, he had it off because he works for the government. Anyway, so I was like, I ain't going to work either. So I just stayed at home in my pajamas, but I did do some computer stuff, and it took me lots of hours to go through applications, send out invitations to the onboarding. So make sure that you're checking your DMs. And if you have applied to sell on VAMP and you have not gotten that DM, and it's not going to be through an email. It's going to be through DMs, through district, so log on and see if you've got any messages, because that's where they're going to be. And send me a message like, hey, I heard that you were going through applications and you didn't send me one. So can you check on my application? And I will. Sometimes I don't. I will just pass an application up if they don't have a profile picture. I saw that, Becca. If they don't have a profile picture, if there's no links, if you just say, what do you want to sell? Vintage. Well, vintage what? Because we don't sell clothes on VAMP. So, ooh, Shannon, that sounds yummy. Pumpkin and cranberry bread. So those are maybe some of the reasons. So I also sent out rejection messages because I usually will send out an invitation twice, which I think is very lenient. And if I do not hear anything, like I've sent invitations to you for you to come to onboarding for the past 2 months, and you've not responded, you've not come to the onboarding, you just then I sent a rejection message to you, you can reapply. But you gotta, if you're like not interested, then you can just say, hey, it's not the right time for me right now. But that kind of tells me that you're not even checking your messages also, which that's not good. So on Vamp, I do deactivate seller accounts if they don't have at least 10 active listings up, because I want sellers who are actively engaged in the platform. And that means you're checking your inbox, you're coming to live sales, you're participating in the chats, you're getting your name out there, because honestly, that is the key to build your audience, is to be seen. And the ways to be seen are having live sales or popping into other people's live sales, getting your name out there, being, conversationalist a little bit in the chat. Listing it and forgetting it is not the way that you're going to be successful on Vamp. Listing it and forgetting it is just not the best way about it. I'm not saying that you have to go live, but you are about 95% have 95% more of a chance to sell your items when you're live that you have in your static listings than you do if you just list it and forget it. So again, I don't have a soapbox, but that's what I would be saying on my soapbox, would be that, is just to be actively engaged. And somebody had asked in, I think it was, gosh, who was it? I'm not gonna call them out, because it wasn't a bad thing. It was actually a very good question. And maybe we'll discuss this right now. So yay, A to Z. We'll be here cheering you on. It makes me so excited. I've been a little MIA because we were on a family vacation, and I didn't even talk to Willie. I hadn't talked to Michael. I hadn't talked to anybody. Barely talked to anybody. I was just like, I don't want to look at my phone. I just want to be engaged in our family time. And I did pretty good. At it. I come on and check a couple times, but luckily for all of us, we have the best admin team ever in the history of admin teams on Vamp. And moderators. Yeah, we had a great time. We really, really did. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so they had asked in the Vamp chat. I'm just going to bring it up. Oh, is it frozen? Am I frozen for anybody else? It might be an Instagram thing. Texas Cat 63. Meow, meow. Why don't you come over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com? It's really quick to become a member. It doesn't cost you anything, and you can see everybody in the chat. So come on over and join us, girl. Okay, so it was Joanna Neves. So Joanna had asked, and I'm just gonna ask y'all to see what y'all have thought too. She had a question. She said, I don't know. Let's tag Joanna. I don't know if she's even up. There she is. Nana 1982. Okay, Nana 1982. Oh, she's a teacher. Okay, well, we're going to ask this anyway. She said and I asked her what the age of it was. Hi, Cheryl. Are you having fun in Texas, Cheryl? Look out, Texas. The shenanigans are in town. Also, I'm like a ping pong ball. So I try real hard to stay focused. It doesn't happen. Okay. Joanna, which is Nana 1982, she said, I have a new old stock pinup calendar. Should I take it out of the wrapping to see if the pictures are all the same or different? The plastic is sealed, so I wasn't sure. Now, if it's like a 1930s pinup, but honestly, people are going to unwrap it anyway. So I just said, what year is it from? And then I said, because she asked this in the seller's chat, and I said, you could maybe bring it to your live sale and ask the crowd if you should open it. Odds are someone will probably open it up anyway, but it could be a good talking point for your live. So what would you do? We don't know the year of it yet. I mean, if it's from like 1970s, I say open it. It's people are going to want to see what the pictures are. They're not going to use it as a calendar anyway, because it's old. So they're going to use it for the art that's in it. So anyway, so if you have suggestions, you can go, if you're a Vamp seller, you can add your opinions to the live seller chat so we can help Joanna out. But what do you guys think? You think she should open it? I mean, I think that it's probably depends on the year of it, but hey, A to Z Junk Teaks, I followed you back. Oh, also make sure if you see follow somewhere up there, then you're not following me, which is fine, but go ahead and follow me. I follow you back. Oh, Thrifty Little Ma, Patty Foreman, following you back. Also, take a look at my buy it now, because if you see something that you like, you can send me an offer, or you can like it, and I will send you an offer right here live, because that's what we do. We send offers back and forth. So today is Tuesday. Normally I do these on Mondays, but since I was in my pajamas all day yesterday, I didn't, and we're doing it today. So, if you don't know, Tuesday is a very busy day on Vamp. It is our Tuesday vintage party. I'm having a sale at 3. It's going to be buyer's choice, but I did see that, and I can't wait for this because she always has amazing things. Well, Finds by Bob's daughter is going to be live at 11:30, and she's having a glass party. Don't open unless someone's having a spicy emergency. See? Thrifty Little Ma, I love your name. She's new here, and she's super excited to be here. We're super excited to have you over here, Thrifty Little Ma. The cute little name. Two Dizzy Cats is having a buyer's choice sale today. Okay, Amber, are you still here? Because I got to show you something. Okay, Two Dizzy Cats, and then me, and then Delane, and then Purple Bandana, and then Lamar, which is Willie's, what should we say? Willie opines, Lamar. I mean, we all do because he's just adorable as can be. You know what I mean? And then Joanna is having a sale. Maybe she'll bring that calendar to the sale tonight. And then JC. Fun. JC is so much fun. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So, Amber. Well, I'm super excited about Friday as well, because it is our retro rally, or retro, what do we call it? Retro repeat? No, that's Katie. Retro Roundup. Retro Roundup is this Friday. I'm so excited. I've already taken my pictures. I am going to be getting my catalog all squared away today. But I wanted to show you this. Well, first of all, before I show you this, let's do our affirmation. It's sitting here right in front of me. This is Tuesday, October 14th. My boundaries are solid steel. I can ask for space if and when I need it. The people who care about me will understand and will want what's best for me. Amen. If you've set a boundary with someone and they keep toeing the line on that boundary, they don't respect you as a friend, as a person. You can cut them loose. Cut them loose. You're bringing child. Oh man, I love that, Kim. I absolutely love the retro. It's just I know, Thrifty Little Ma. Trust me, I know. That's could be the most difficult boundaries, but you got to set them, otherwise you might go crazy. Okay, so this particular thing is probably the most expensive thing that I'm bringing to Fridays. The Retro Roundup. I don't even know. I have so many things. We may have to do another Retro Roundup, or I'm just going to have to have another one. Many. Because I love the stuff so much. And I tend to buy, I've got so many things on my cart right here. Do I already have my catalog set for Friday? Did I already do that? Misty, did you already do it? I did. I don't think it's all done though. It's not all done. I don't think. I think I've got plenty more. Look at me. I already did it. I forgot that I did it in advance. Carolyn, I'm here for it. Oh, Joanna. I was asking the crowd about your calendar. What year is that calendar from? That's the year of our Lord, Joanna. That's the year I was born. So we have very mixed opinions about what you should do with it. I'm on the opinion that maybe you bring it to your live tonight and then you'd be like, do you want me to open this? I honestly think a calendar from 1975. When will that be? Is that current? It's 50 years ago. No, I don't know how that works. I think that you should open it because people are going to use it for the artwork. So maybe bring it to your live tonight and just be like, so if you want to know what it is all about, then you got to make sure that you come to Joanna's sale tonight. And that is at, gosh, I just had it on here. So we need to come to Joanna's sale is tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Ooh, suspense. So we can find out. Hey, Bug. So we can find out. Hi, John. Is it like, Joanna, are the boobies covered up? I know. I bet you they're different. There's probably a Miss March, a Miss April. Okay, so they're just in their undies. Okay. Bring it to your live tonight and see. So we all have to pop into Joanna's sale tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern if we want to see the women in their underpants. We got to see it. Okay, I think that's a plan. All right, so this, what I'm going to show you is available on Friday. Oh, see, since I have the listing, where did it go? It's from 1984. It's the Get Along. Do you guys remember the Get Along gang? So this is Hoofin. I read this wrong. Hoofin' Angels Ice Cream Parlor. Yeah, it's their hangout. Hang on, it gets better. Hoofin' Angels. And it's from 1984. The little back of it opens up. And then we've got, now we're missing one of them. Just wait, Nikki. We're missing one of them. My dad was a member of the calendars I saw were not meant for, no, they weren't. I don't remember what all their names, wait, do I have their names? I think I do, yes. So this is Wolma. I'm Wolma Lamb. We've got Portia Porcupine. Look at how cute her little hair is. So the little arms and legs do move. I mean, you have to make them move. They don't just get up and walk around themselves. I'm Portia Porcupine. We've got Dottie Dog. Dottie, hang on a minute. Your hoodie string is very long, Dottie Dog. I know, isn't it cute? Look at this little tail and his little sweatsuit. And then we've got, wait, you're Zipper Cat. You're not Dottie Dog. Where's Dottie Dog? I gotta change that list. Dottie Dog is not in here. Dottie Dog is who we're missing. This is Zipper Cat. I was like, that looks like a cat, not a dog. Because look, he's got a little, well, he doesn't have a zipper on. He's got a Velcro little hoodie. Good morning, Delane. And then we've got Montgomery Moose. Hello, LaDonna. Texas Girls. Yeah, he was the leader. The Moose was the leader. Montgomery. Sorry, kids, park's closed. The sign should have told you out front. Montgomery Moose. And then my personal favorite one, Bingo the Beaver. Bingo the Beaver. Look at his little beaver tail. Bingo the Beaver. And they all have little shirts on with little Velcro. But look at little jeans. And then it's got the little ice cream soda fountain thing. And that's the inside of it. Hi, Susan. Isn't that so cute? So you could put this up in a display on your shelf. And Wolma could be the soda jerk back in the corner. And then you could have all her other little buddies enjoying that. Bye, Nana. We'll see you tonight because we all need to see that calendar. It's so cute, right? So I am starting this at $60, but it does sell for a lot more than that. And I did pay up for it, but I could not resist this. I bought it from Washboard Antiques during the last Vintage Day Out, which reminds me, November the 15th and the 16th is the next Vintage Day Out. We're gonna kind of do a weekend thing. So we're gonna go down to Salem, Indiana. We're gonna go to a couple shops down there, and then Sunday we're gonna spend the day here in Bedford and going to the Bedford shops. But Saturday night we'll be hanging out here, and we have a special invitation after hours on Saturday night to be the first people in the door to Star City Thrift for their Christmas reveal on Saturday night. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're able to come down, I did talk to the hotel. The rooms are still going to be kind of expensive because of the time of the year. So the rooms, Holiday Inn and Hampton Inn are the two hotels in Bedford that I recommend. There are a lot of Airbnbs, so you can you can just go to Airbnb and just type in Bedford, Indiana. You might be able to find something a little cheaper. So I highly recommend, I highly recommend coming, but especially if you're local, we just have a lot of fun. So we're going to hang out. And I'm going to make this announcement like in a post, but I think it would be a lot of fun if we did a Dirty Santa, White Elephant, like gift exchange Saturday night. I think that would be fun. So maybe we'll do that. And we'll do like a show and tell. Like, I think we'll go live and everybody bring one item that they found on Saturday that they love. Oh yeah, it'll be like a $20 limit probably. I think that would be the easiest thing to do. I'm trying to convince Willie to come. He came last November. He should just come this November. You got time, Willie. I know. Willie, you need to just come. So also, I wanted to show these. If Bug is still here, Bug will enjoy these. I got so many things, and I really don't think I have hardly any of. I have so many more things. So my catalog, I'm gonna have to have another retro roundup sale because there is no way that I got a lot, but look at these. So these I think I do have listed. Where'd they go? Oh yeah, here they are. They are made in Hong Kong. I've never heard of this company. It's Sparati, Hong Kong. These little koala bears. Oh my gosh, they are from the 80s and they are so, so cute. Oh. So look at these. This one says, keep smiling. You're going to get all three of them. There's just a little bit of fading, but look at how cute these are. Who else in the 80s was obsessed with these little PVC figurines? I was. So you'll get that one. And then this one, it says hi on his, they remind me of Shirt Tails. And he's got little roller skates on. Look at his little flag. And this one's my favorite one. He's got his little overalls on with his rainbow. These, you put these up on your desk at work. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're so cute. I love them. Love, love, love. And then these guys I wanted to show. My whole time that I knew about these little stinkers, okay, first of all, I'm going to include these as a set because I thought for sure that these were chicken nuggets, but they're not. So I got the Fire King McDonald's mug. And then I included these that I thought were chicken nuggets, but they're not. They're little mini potato heads. So that's kind of a weird lot, but I already took the picture, and that's what they're going to be. And I have an extra. This one's not listed yet, but this is an extra because I bought a collection of Care Bears. Are they from Idaho? They might be. Hi, every little thing. So this is one of my extras. I think that this is this Friendship Bear? But he is Kenner. So he will be available. This one's the better of the two. The one I kept isn't as nice as this one. So that tends to be what we do. We end up selling the nicer ones if you've got doubles of something, and then you keep the crappy one. And then look at these. I can't believe I'm selling these, but I am. This is new old stock. Cabbage Patch plates, and you get an opened pack too. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. And then who remembers these? Did anybody else have this as a child? A picnic basket, and it's complete. It has all of the components. We've got the thermos, which is a bear. And then we got the little bear spoon. Look at the little bear. And the little bear plate. And also the little thing for your picnic. See? That you sit upon. I thought about keeping this for future grandchild, but I don't know. I have it listed. So anyway, I guess my Friday catalog is ready. Well, I didn't realize that I worked that much in advance. There's my mom. Hi, Mom. Think I should keep it? I don't know. And a wooden Dr. Pepper crate. Cheryl, I don't think I have Dr. Pepper. I have a lot of soda crates, but I think if I had Dr. Pepper, I probably would have given it to Emma and Colin because Colin loves Dr. Pepper. All right, I'm going to do my little bit of a haul. Listen, we did not, this was not a vintage shopping trip. We didn't. We played games. We hung out. We went to Gatlinburg. We did not go to Dollywood. Mark did not want to go. And honestly, I'm kind of glad that we didn't because apparently It was incredibly busy. So we went to Cades Cove. We went on a drive. We ate. We hung out and played games. We went to the island. We just did like touristy things. So we didn't do that. And plus it's $90 a person, which is cheaper than Disney, I know. But we just didn't do it this time. We only live 6 hours away from Gatlinburg, so it's not like we can ever go back, because we can. But the news was just talking about how incredibly packed it was. So we're glad that we didn't do that. Also, I posted a thing on Instagram. Mark convinced me I wasn't going to do, because I am not a fan of heights. But Mark convinced me. I did it for him, to go on the gondola up to Anakista, which Anakista, it was amazing. But I'm telling you, if you go to Anakista, you've got to do the Astra Lumia night show, the lights. I did a whole vlog there. So once I get that, and I transferred over almost 400 clips. So it's going to take me some time to edit that video, but I will get it edited. It is amazing. It was so incredible. So they've got the chondalas, which you can go up, but I was very, very nervous going on the ski lift, the first time. I ended up going on it 4 times. Wait, 1, 2, 4 times. And that was my favorite part of the trip, was the gondola. Not the chondola, the ski lift. The ski lift was my favorite part. It was a beautiful day. It was just so relaxing. And we even did it at night. We did it at night too. And I loved it at night. But Emma and Colin rode the chondola and they saw a bear. I did not. Mark, I did not do the mountain coasters because, well, I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok post that there are bears that come to the tracks. And there's certain parts of the tracks where you don't have control. Like, they're moving you, so you can't go fast at all. And a bear is right there. No, I am not doing that. Mark and Colin did that, but I was just like, y'all have fun. I'm just going to sit in this rocking chair and look at the mountains. But the Anakista was amazing. I really, really liked it. And I do recommend riding the ski lift, even though you're scared. You'll enjoy it if you just allow yourself to enjoy it. Because, we think the worst things. Like, I'm like, Mark, we are not small people. What, is this thing going to hold both of us together on this ski lift? But it did. Dollywood parent company closing 2 other parks, not original Dollywood. Oh. We went to downtown very, very briefly, because that's not my thing either. I think I had heard that, Susan, that Dollywood owns, it's not like, it's called something else. It's called, I think do they also own Six Flags? It's called something else, but maybe they did, which somebody needed to buy Kentucky Kingdom, because it was kind of, I think it's gotten a lot better. Anyway, I can't remember what train of thought I was going in on that, but we went to the melting pot, which was a huge mistake. I mean, we went there and we took Emmett and Colin out for their birthday and their anniversaries. We said they picked the place. They wanted to go to the melting pot. That's expensive, for one. And for two, they were out of the oil that we wanted. But it was expensive for 4 people to eat. And counting the tip, for 4 of us to eat and counting the tip, it was $300. It made me physically ill. I was physically ill when we got that bill. Never again. Never again. That just kind of ruined my whole, right. No. And they felt so bad. They felt so bad. And I was like, well, and you know, you can't hardly eat anything, really. You can't hardly eat anything. So anyway, it was expensive. Okay, on to the haul, which is very small. Actually, the things that I got when we went thrifting on Saturday. Yes. Saturday, Emma wanted to go thrifting. So we went thrifting, and I can tell you right now, I'm sorry if you live in Tennessee and you love the Goodwills, they were not good. And hi, Carla Ann, I'm so proud of you. Carla Ann is killing it. She was like, I don't know if I can go live. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And you've had, what, 2 live sales now? Hi, H. Aw, I'm so proud of you. Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun? It's fun. It is a lot of fun. And isn't this community so supportive? Yeah, she lasted a little bit longer. Okay, so the Goodwills in Tennessee, not that great. It was just like, it was a mismatch. Like there wasn't, like in Indiana, you can go into a Goodwill no matter, hi Michelle, no matter the region of Indiana that you're going to a Goodwill. And they all pretty much look the same. But in Tennessee, it was just like, there's a shelf over here, maybe one over here. All the shelves are different. There was no organization to it, at least the ones that we had gone to in the Gatlinburg area. So then we went into I think it's called Carm. I think that's what it was called. There's a Swarm and there's a Carm. I think that's what it's called. And they were so expensive. They were more expensive than the Goodwill. So we were like, no more. We're not going into any of those anymore. So most of these I had found at Goodwill. And that's the thing too. Like if you go to the Goodwill, they don't even have Goodwill bags. It was bizarre. It was bizarre. So I got these from a vendor mall. I paid $3 a piece for these, but I can't resist these. I will get the tag off. Not while I'm live though, Misty. Do it at another time. But Garfield the Pirate. Do you guys remember these books? Garfield the Pirate. This is from 1982. Look, Bug. Look at the fat Garfield. Look at him. He's drinking a soda pop. He's eating all that. He's a slob. Not on the floor. It's not too cold. Not on the chair. It's not. Wait, is this like... Oh, he likes to keep his mantle neat. So he just knocks everything off. Oh, look, there's Pookie. So anyway, you don't remember these little short books? I also got a Smurfs one. The Smurf cake. Look at Baker Smurf. He's looking a little murdery. He's got a knife in one hand and a rolling pin in the other. Is that Greedy Smurf? Taking his cake. This one's from 1981. Oh, Papa Smurf. This is terrible. I'm making a Smurf cake for everybody, and we've run out of eggs. Anyway, I know I love Garfield and the Smurfs too. That's why I was like, $3 a piece is a little much for these, but I don't care. I like them. Look at that. I love that graphic with that pink. Not the eggs. So I got those. And then I don't know if my mom is still here. Are you still here, Mother? Why did my computer screen just go black? That was weird. Let me close that down. Okay. My mom is still here. Okay. Look at this that I found. She was $2. I am going to take her tape off of her belly. Ugh. She is Ideal Toys. She's from 1978. I can't remember her name. She doesn't have any clothes on either. I think she had on a little pink outfit of some sort. Ooh, shouldn't have taken that off because now her belly's sticky. But watch, when you press her stomach, you have to press hard. You got to press hard. But see, her little ponytails go up when you push in her belly. Do you remember this, Mom? I had this doll. You got to press hard. I don't think a child could do this. Not unless her stomach used to not be so hard. I did. I had this doll. I had this doll. I saw her and I immediately, I had her. I did, Mom. I had her. I promise you that I did. I promise you that I did. Anyway, I don't know why she squeaks, but you have to push her really hard. And I shouldn't have taken that tape off of her belly before I cleaned it because it's very, very, very sticky. I did. I had that doll, Mom. I swear. Well, I don't know, but I had her. I'm going to have to look for pictures because I had her. Ugh, that tape. Okay. I also got her, but I'm giving her to Emmeline. I paid $4.99 for her, which is a little ridiculous goodwill. But she is from Disney parks. And she's new. But I'm going to give her to Emmeline. But look, she's got the little orange bird. The little Florida orange bird on her little arm. So she looks like the Nothing Can Stop Us Now Minnie from that ride. So I'm going to give her to Emmeline. Not unless I look her up and she's worth $150. Then I think Emmeline might understand that. Well, not unless if she really want her, I'd give it to her. But anyway, I got her. Runaway Railway. That's one of my favorite rides. I can't wait. We're going in January. And I can't wait to ride that. Okay, this is a very small haul. I did not get very many things. I got this from a flea market we went to. Oh, yeah. I think I only got 3 things from that flea market. I got that doll, this, maybe something else. I will keep that paper. I paid $11.50 for her. She's a ceramic or porcelain jointed Cupie. Isn't she cute? And someone has glued the like flapper style things to a oopsie daisy. That's what it is, Michelle. Oopsie daisy. She didn't realize you squeezed her. Wait, was it not oopsie daisy? I thought that was oopsie daisy. She pooped. I bet that was a fun time. But anyway, I love her. She's not marked at all. I'm thinking that she might be a studio piece because they did create these as blanks. I don't know. She's painted very, very well, but I don't see any markings on her otherwise, but I thought she was really, really cute. We got her. Oh my gosh, wait till you see this. Mark found these, but this is mine. This is not for sale. I don't have one like this. This one's mine. And it's not a bank. It's an actual, I paid $9.99, which technically is under $10. Because Mark was like, Misty. And I'm like, Mark, it is $9.99. Shut your mouth. $9.99. And this is Jay Chen. Hi, Diane. So that's going home with me. to add to my hoard of globes. Mark found these, Bug. You're going to like these too. I may need to take pictures of these and bring them on Friday. I hate it when they tape the bags up because then I can't reuse the bag. This is a whole freaking bag of Monchi cheese. Yeah. Yeah, a whole bag. I also paid $9.99 for this whole bag. Well, Michelle, I might have them all in Indiana. I do leave some every once in a while. So these are all from the 80s. We've got that Monchi cheese is sick. Vintage 1976 idea. Whoopsie doll. Yes. And I had it, Michelle. Don't listen to my mother because I had that doll. She's elderly and has dementia. Mom, you are elderly and you don't remember things. But I had that doll. Dang it. I had it. She'll say something snarky back. All right. And then we've got this little baseball player, Monchi Chi. This baseball player, Monchi Chi. Are there any more baseball players? Yes. He's playing for the other team, Monchi Chi. Oh, look at the little catcher, Monchi Chi. These were the Labubus back in the 80s, Monchi Chis. These were our Labubus. I like this one because he's holding a big thing of bread. Big thing of bread. Well, I'm just saying that because she don't remember. And she should, because I had that doll. This Monchi Chi is a skiing Monchi Chi, but he fell down. Oh, there's another. We got pairs. That's what I might try to do. Or maybe I should I just bring these to the buyer's choice today? I think I will. I'm going to bring some of these to the buyer's choice today. This Monchi Chi's in a boat. This Monchi Chi's in a plane. Are these the same? Oh no. These Monchi Chi's are in a band. You don't recognize Monchi Chi's? Oh no. Oh, are there like pairs? Because this one is asleeping and that one's, well, maybe that one's just not feeling well and not a sleeping one. Oh wait, look. Monchi Chi. Oh, it's really washed out. This one's in purple. Oh, here's another band one. Playing the drums. This one's drinking a spot of tea. And then this one is playing tennis. I think that they're like little monkeys, but we don't really know. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's a Labubu? What kind of a creature is a Labubu? So I'm going to bring these to Buyer's Choice today. We'll see how they do. The ones that don't sell, I will lot together and I'll create a listing. But they are legit Monchi Chis because they do say Monchi Chi like down here. So I want to say that they're like little monkeys, kind of. So those are fun. And then I got these and I wasn't going to get them. Mark showed them to me. And then I was like, Mark, I really need to just stick with the vintage ones. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. And so he put them back. And then I walked over to where the plush is because I'm always looking at the plush. You should always look at the plush when you go to Goodwill, friends, because there are hidden gems in the plush. Because I think that the Goodwill people are just like, yeah, it's just plush. We're just going to throw it in there. It ain't nothing. But I find a lot of vintage plush in the plush bin. You're just going to have to not be so skeeved out and just sort through it. You'll be fine. You'll live. And then I walked over to the plush and I saw these again. I'm like, I got to rescue them from that plush pile. So these are for future grandchild because they can't play with mine. They can play with these. And she still smells good too. She smells like baby powder. Look, Cabbage Patch. She's from 2015. She still smells like baby powder. She's cute. But you can maybe put her in the pool or something. There's her tattoo on her butt. Cute, right? She was $3.99. And then I got these for future grandchildren too. They don't smell like baby powder. They were $2.99. But look, this one's like a little kitty cat. There's his little tail. He can suck his little thumb, I think. He can take his little hat. They're like in their little Halloween costumes. Oh yeah, Jay, I probably would. So I got the kitty cat. I'm gonna put its hat back on. And the puppy. Woof woof. Aren't they cute? So these can be like for my future grandchild. You can play with these, also $2.99, but you can't play with those. Those are mine. I probably will. But yeah, are adorable. See, this is what I mean. You got to go through. Meow, meow. You say meow meow 3 times and an Amy appears. Meow meow. So they're so cute. So I rescued them. And this dog could be little Lynette. Look, it's little Amy without her clothes on again. Look at little Amy's butt. What's going on? She got a little bitty butt. But Amy, do you remember these dolls? Oh man, her stomach is so sticky from that sticker. I will clean her. I had her too. Don't listen to my mom because I so had that doll. She was in a little plaid pink outfit, like a little sun outfit. She was $2, so I bought her. That's all I got from my haul. But I did come home and I had this box. And it says it's from Mother Tucker Antiques. So I don't know what this is. But I thought I don't have anything to open it with. You got anything back here? I thought I had scissors here. Oh, I do. They're right here. It's a gift. It's a gift from someone. So I thought I'd just go ahead and open it. Let me take a drink. I have a meeting at 10:30, so we have to be done by then. Okay. There's a card. And we'll save that box and that paper. Ooh, happy Halloween. This is a gift from Karen G. What did Karen G send? It's not the size of the haul, but the quality and it. Well, I mean, it wasn't a lot, but and some would argue about the quality, but listen. I tried the Victorian sales and it weren't that great. I have done glass doesn't sell for me. I like this kind of stuff, and that's the kind of stuff that I tend to sell because it's the stuff that I like. And they think if you're not buying the things that you like, then it shows when you're trying to sell those things, And I think that can. It's a big pumpkin. Oh, I love this. I'm going to blow it up. Globed it up. I got lipstick on it though. Look at the face. Oh my gosh, that's so goofy. I love this. And it's got a little hanger. Now I got to hang this up at my house. Oh, I love vintage cookbooks and was happy last night on my sale reading the recipes. This is so cute. Oh, you can set it up. This is my favorite side. You know what I could do? I could set this out and I could be like, Mark, how you approach me is dependent on what this pumpkin face looks like. So, happy. Proceed with caution. You know? Thank you, Karen G. And thank you, Mother Tuckers, for getting it to me. I love that. I'm going to need to try to maybe put it. I don't know. That shelf is a mess back there. I need to try to figure out something with that. But there was something else. I have taken a lot of pictures of things. So today I need to work on getting the stuff organized. Oh, speaking of cookbooks, Carla Ann, I think I have this listed in my Friday sale, but I've never seen, I thought it was a photo album, but it's a recipe. And it even says it's a recipe book and it's got all these handwritten recipes in it. I don't even know what this is. I think that might be in there backwards because it seems like there's something missing. Let me see if this is. Yeah, I don't understand because like this recipe. Oh, okay. Because normally you've got the title of what it is you're cooking at the top, but it has it at the bottom. So this is pickled eggs. Juice from a can of beets, cider vinegar. Let me just tell you, I live in southern Indiana and pickled eggs are a thing. Pickled wieners, like hot dogs. They sell those on the shelves in the grocery store. Pickled eggs, pickled wieners, hot dogs, sausages, whatever. So your eggs will be pink and your wieners will be pink. Pie crust, meatloaf, meatballs, peach cobbler, barbecue sauce. That's easy. Cherry yum yum, banana bread, cherry yum yum. Well, there are 3 different recipes for cherry yum yum. Peanut butter eggs. That, I don't know. Marciano cherry cake. Ooh, yeah. Hi, Rose. I do like pickled beets. Would not do pickled pig's feet. Well, I don't know. It's what I was looking at, but it just says, all it says on here, it doesn't say how to do it. It just says a stick of oleo, 3/4 cup peanut butter, a can Eagle brand milk, 4 cups confectionery sugar, and melt bag of chocolate chips. That's it. That's all the recipe is. Doesn't give you any instructions on what to do. Garbanzo soup. Veal Parmesan. And then there's a bunch of just empty cards in this little thing. You ever had a hot dog? No, there wasn't anything on the back of it. It was weird. I'll look again to see. Peanut butter egg. No, nothing on the back of it. I have a lot. I love cookbooks too, Carla, and but I will get cookbooks and then not do anything. I think that we all need to get a cookbook And everyone, our challenge is to make a recipe out of a vintage cookbook. That would be fun. I know that Rachel had did that and she did it live. I think that would be fun. I'm just looking around thinking there was something else I was going to show you and I don't remember what it was. Oh, I am having a book sale. I guess it would be tomorrow. See? Tomorrow I'm having a book sale and I'm just going to do it like I did before. I have a card and I actually have a couple cookbooks. I'm just going to pull a book. So it's going to be a combination of the resource books and the other books. I am going to bring those chapter books from the 80s that I had found. I'm going to kind of sell them in some lots, but I'm having fun doing the book sales. So, but I haven't been there. I have my catalog ready, but I'm just going to be pulling books from the pile and doing it that way. That's just the easiest way for me to do it. And the things, I think last time I had 3 books that didn't sell and I actually have them over there. So I'm going to take pictures of the books that don't sell and I will list those, but, I'm going to try it this way again. I need to get through. I'm going to have several more book sales because I've got a stack on that table. And I have a whole, here we can go on a field trip. What kind of books did you buy, Bug? I'll just kind of show you. So, oh, I also have to take pictures of these. Does anybody remember these? The Kindles? The Kindles Find a Home. So I've got them. They light up and hi Rachel. They light up, but I'm not, they take that special little button battery. So I'm not gonna, they live in the forest, Jay. So I'm gonna take a picture. I have never seen them eater. I never see them eater. But look, Amy, look, I bought her from Amber. I think I bought her from Amber. But I made her into a witch with my crafting hot glue gun. And I gave her a little pumpkin. And then I bought this girl. I can't remember where I bought her from. But her little orange outfit. But she's also going to come with a cauldron. Here, let me just do it this way. There we go. Okay. She's going to come. Her shirt won't stay down in the back. She wants to show everybody her here. She wants to show everybody her butt crack. So she's got her cauldron, her little broom, and a book of spells. So I can run these dolls now if you want me to, but I gotta get them listed soon. So I've got a table of stuff over here. Let me show you again. There's more books down there, but I got to take pictures of these things. I have these puzzles too that I want to try to get. I'm gonna have to have another retro roundup sale because there's no. Bye, Shannon. Well, I can run the dolls. I can run them now if y'all want me to. Oh, I also got this painting from we actually did go to an estate sale a couple weekends ago. Isn't that the cutest? It reminds me of Mama Kitty. I paid, I think, $3 for it. I love that. It's so cute. It's on canvas. And then these are more, okay, these are the books that I'm going to be bringing tomorrow, some of them. So I can show you. Gosh, the lighting is not very good. So I got a Kewpie book. I already have this one, so I'm going to be selling this one. This is really, really cute. It's a Kewpie primer. It's got great graphics in it. Look at the Mercupes. So I already have this book, so that's why I'm selling this one. This one is from 1980. But as far as the resource books that I'm bringing tomorrow, I've got McCoy Pottery. That was in my Keep pile. This one is just fun. It is Dime Store Days. So look at their picture on the back, first of all. I love her. But the picture, so this is all about like things that you could find in the dime store. But the graphics in here are so fun. I feel like I need to aim that down just a little bit. Animated romance. These are all about like the mechanical, not Halloween, glorious glass, curlers, all things that you could find in a dime store. McCoy Pottery, the toys. Did you hear that? That was Jaden's cat. Enjoyed the story you shared about the Kewpie creator. I know that, and I was so excited because the Kewpie people, what was it? The Kewpie, they shared it. I didn't tag them in it or anything. They found it. Starstruck, the wonderful world of movie memorabilia. So this one has, man, I don't know about this one. I may have to keep this one. It's got like movie posters and stuff in here. I love all the artwork. The biograph, pinups. I don't know. I like this. I like this stuff. The movie memorabilia. I don't know about that. Okay, so we've got Lefton, a Lefton China book. Again, great for research. Glassware pattern identification book. Oh, well, she found me and she shared that little video. So that made me feel good. So that is a good one. Westmoreland glass. This one's a good one too. Antique tins. So advertisements and that sort of thing. Oh, I'm making a tower. It's all going to fall. Watt pottery. My mom collected Watt pottery. Those are the resource books that I grabbed, but man, I can always grab some more. Oh, I also grabbed this one, The Psychology of Funeral Service. That's a good reading. And Hell's Loose. So those are good for Halloween. Betty Crocker's Cookbook. I got this. So apparently this estate sale that we went to, the lady, she had a lot of really, really cool things. She was very eccentric. She was a dietitian, but she couldn't cook. So she had a lot of cookbooks, but she didn't use them. I gotta take the price tags off of these books. Some primers. There's little Poppy. The Devil, Demonology, and Witchcraft. Some light reading. Light reading there. Days of Fun. Oh, we can go on an adventure into health. And then this is an antique book. This is Samantha at Saratoga, but look at how beautiful this book is. Isn't this beautiful? This book is from oh, is that Samantha at Saratoga? Look at that cover plate, though. Isn't that beautiful? Samantha, when are you from? It was by Josiah Allen's wife. It doesn't say. How can it not say? I don't know. Also some autograph books. And This is an entirely new book. It's the appendix to the I Hate to Cook book with the original dust jacket. I think I got this one from that estate sale as well. Poor Lonely Man's Parovarde, 3 Ways with Hamburger. I don't know, it's a book. Hot Canapes. I also have some more of those magazines. All right, so I can bring some of these. Like I got Nippon, a book on Nippon. So if you see one of these that you want me to bring, these, I have a couple of these. Like this one is Garage Sale and Flea Market Annual, which again, you're not gonna look for this, use this for a price guide, but it talks about cottage wear made by several different companies. Cottage wear is a line of ceramic table and kitchen accessories, each piece styled as a cozy cottage. So you can see like that is an example of cottage wear. Horton Ceramics, head vases, Heartland Plastics, Gay Fad. I love Gay Fad glassware. So it does give you like a little synopsis of the things. This book, it's the antiques book, but this book itself is almost an antique. 1950. So this is an antiques book, which is really, there is a lot of good information in this. So this talks about ceramics, and it has its original dust jacket. Federal Furniture of Baltimore. American Dinnerware. Antique, so yeah, this is another one of those books too. Antique Glass in China, a guide for the beginning collector. This is also an older book from, well, it doesn't say, Staffordshire. So they're old books, but oh, look, fairy lamps. Gosh, remember when fairy lamps were popular? Oh, here's a cookbook. Your Frigidaire recipes. I should just include that as a bonus with that book. And then I've got this one too. This is a good one, California Pottery. I might bring this one tomorrow. This is another good one. Clemenson's. Hi, Karen. Although, I might want to read this one first. Hey, Val. We're just talking. This is a good one too. U.S. marks on pottery. So it gives you identification of marks. Elegant glassware. Fiesta Luray. And then I've got color patterns of Depression era glassware. This one's for travel. These other ones are old. The Collector's Manual. This one is from (1906). Nah. Okay. It was originally printed in 1906. This one is from 1945. Look at the furniture. Oh, what's that? Brass snuffer and tray. So it's kind of, and then this one. This man, Thomas Ormsey, know your heirlooms. You should know your heirlooms. This is another old Pennsylvania Dutch bridal chest. So I don't know. Maybe I'll bring a couple of those oldies tomorrow. So that's tomorrow. Is this stack of stuff. But I also have these great chapter books from the 80s. Oh my gosh, not this one though, because I think I'm going to reread that one. Bridge to Terabithia, Maud and Me, and the Dirty Book, the Civil War, the Fourth Grade Celebrity, the Pinballs. Oh, this one, Miss Piggy's Rules, Catching Mr. Right. So we'll see. But yeah, the Indian in the Cupboard. I might keep that one because that was one of my favorite ones. Yay, Karen, I'm so excited. Yay. All right, it's 10:09. We got a little bit more time. We didn't, here, let me show you this stuff. This is stuff that I got to take pictures of. Misty, are you aware or have you ever seen a reference book for Shafford animals in particular? No, but I will be on the lookout for one, H. I'll be on the lookout for one. I'm always looking at them. That's why I ended up with so many of them. So these are things that I got to take pictures of still. The turkey. This Georges Briard cake plate. These we figured out what this was. Something pottery. I got 3 of these flamenco dancers. Artisan Rinconada unicorn. This goober. These are ring boxes, celluloid. These are worth a little bit of money. I got to get pictures of those. This one, a pipe, this beautiful piece of rainbow glass, this keycap, no. So yeah, I got some stuff I need to take pictures of, but that's just these. I've taken pictures of all of these things. Most of these will be available in the Kitsch Fix next Monday. So I see I've worked ahead. So those next Monday. And then, see, here's my Care Bears. And my small collection of strawberry shortcakes, which is not very big. And then there's this guy.
Let's sing a song. Row, row, row your boat gently down.
Hi, Kelly did.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Here's this craft that I never did anything with. I got that from the bins. Did anybody else have that? I liked being a magician back in the day. All right, and then I've got, here is the starting board for tonight, but I'm going to bring over those Monchichis. So starting board for this afternoon, 3 p.m. These are things that I'm going to be adding to it. I do have those are pretty good. There's another Smurf book. So I'm going to bring those small. I am going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away these Target birds tonight. And those are more books. Those are more books. Huge haul. Oh, I love that. I love that, Delane. All the things in those bins, I will do that. I'll do another live. Those are all things that need to be listed. These are all things that are listed on Vamp and or eBay or both. These are all bins of things that I need to go through. Like those are all purses. I think a lot of those are board games. I don't even know what's in there. And then obviously I have my shelves over here. So let's take a look. Do have some Christmas things that I've been hoarding, I guess. Some egg cups. Isn't this beautiful? This Russian hand-painted wooden box. Yes, I'm saving that for future grandchild. I got all future grandchild things up there. But Colin is a mailman, so that's for future grandchild. I got like a little bit of Valentine's Day. I got that from the estate sale. I do have the original box that goes with it, the little candle windmill thing. St. Patrick's Day, spring things. More of those smoker guys. Look at this box. Town Talk. Temptations, Fruits and Creams. Chocolate box. This is Polish pottery, which I need to get listed because I did list a bowl and I sold it over the weekend. I know my kids love Blue's Clues. That's all Christmas. I started to think I didn't have any Christmas, but I have been buying Christmas, so I do have quite a bit. I also need to have like a mug, like a buyer's choice mug sale, because I do have a lot of mugs. Is it this one? Somewhere I got some Christmas brooches. I got some catalogs, which I guess I could bring to a book sale. These are like springtime shakers. I still have the Cupid band. I meant to sell those over the summer, never did. See, here's more mugs. More mugs. This little tiny trunk is pretty cute too. I got that at Goodwill. And it's not even, there's no damage to it. Look, $4.99. Isn't that gorgeous? Those are all my Nancy Ann's, which I know I need to do. This is also full of Nancy's. Nancy's. When are you going to do something with us, Misty? We got She's not Nancy Ann, but dang it, I just... It was a rough night last night, guys. I can't with her. She's just hilarious. I got to do something with her. He done pulled my hair out, guys. I don't know if that's supposed to be on her head. She's mixed in with my Nancy's. But what's in here? Nancy. I'm Nancy. She would be great for him. But I have all these ephemera, all those magazines down there. These are all like movie star photos. I've got all those mugs. So I got future grandchildren stuff kind of mixed in over here too. But Valentine's Day, that's a bin full of stuff. I don't even know what's in there. I think that's Easter. See, what are these books? Oh, these are... Is that a swastika? What is this? Hang on a minute. This is from 1929. This is Anderson High School. So 1929 was before the swastikas were a bad thing, because the swastika was actually a good symbol before it wasn't. But this is in 1929. This is pretty cool though too, because the people had signed their name next to their picture. So 1929. You can hear those pages. They haven't been opened in a while. So 1920, are these all? Well, I might have to bring a couple of these. This is red and black, 1936, 1932. Also, thanks, Carla Ann. 10-minute notice. Audrelina Stout. So this is Anderson. What did I say? 1932. That's what the cover looks like. Not that great. Not that great like the one that I had sold the other day. This one's 1936. Ooh. Ooh. We got signatures. My friend, a student of Latin, a confidential friend, am I. A chapter and key will keep away Satan. But if you don't get, I'll help you on the sly. What? Man, I can't read some of these. Some of these are quite long. Dear Arb, I guess it's best for me to be polite and write in this annual. You told me not to write over a half a page, so first for that, I will write a whole page. Well, that is if I can think of anything to say. Be good, if possible. I wonder if it is. You are a conceited stuck-up, but you're not bad looking, although not handsome. Well, you'll pass through, I suppose. Oh, you'll pass, though, I suppose, among the opposite sex if they happen to be drunk enough. I like this girl. Wait a minute. I hope I know you better. Never. Well, Arb, you're pretty good even if I did say all that. Don't say the same about me. If you feel like it is baloney, a little luck to you. Betty Sue. Betty Sue. Betty Sue. I like her. Peggy wrote, Dearest Art, this is what the 60th time I've written in this annual. But anyway, Peggy. Oh yeah, Peggy wrote her name a couple. Where is this school? Autumn, winter, spring, editorial. It says a year at LMHS. I don't know where LMHS is, but that was kind of fun. This one's 1928, the Anderson Indians. Nobody had written in this one, but man, look at the sepia. Look at the football. 9 minutes. Thanks, guys. These are kind of fun. The 1930 Indian. Anna Mae Bird. Mount Pleasant Church Club Cookbook, 1948. And welcome, stranger. Here is your copy of Fine and Unusual Recipes. I'm interested in seeing Hollywood photos and magazines. Okay, Donna, I have some. I have some. Champagne peaches. What is this? Oh, it's just a blank. Oh, no, it's not blank. What is this recipe for? Oh, look, Susan, there's mushrooms. Broccoli casserole. I love broccoli casserole. These are kind of fun. Maybe I'll bring a couple of those to tomorrow's. But the photographs, Dad had put them all on here, and I will, I don't know who she is, but it's like on a postcard. But I do have a lot of, this is Lee Morin. They're like silent film stars. David Butler. Oh, that's a guy playing the violin on her butt. So these are from, oh, look at this one. Max Sennett Comedies. So they're silent film, Steve Carroll. They're silent film stars, which are kind of cool. Oh, I love this one. This is Billy Ritchie. He was from Universal. I thought it was Charlie Chaplin there for a minute. And then look at this one. This one I love because these are two men. And then they could just be friends, you know, but they're awfully chummy. Isn't that great? And then I've got soldiers because I love the soldiers. I always will pick these up. Look at his little curl. Oh, this is the south side of the Bedford Square. I think these I'm going to take to the museum to see if they want them. See, here's another soldier. But yeah. Wilma Banky and, oh, this is Rudolph Valentino. I know, 5 minutes. I hate to leave you guys. Look, I think these are fantastic. Oh, here's another. Here's some two soldiers together. Look at her. I love her. This might be Jack Tripper. What was his name? His dad was a John Ritter, Tex Ritter. Do you think that's Tex Ritter? I mean, I can do a Google image search. It doesn't say on the back. Here's another soldier. I like this one just because it's like a double negative. It's just creepy. Lee Moran. Your future wife. There's another Valentino. So there's another Valentino. I have a couple of repeats of these. Interested checking them out. Okay. Well, what I will do is are you going to be around at 3 p.m.? Joe Bush, Grace Cunard, because I can bring some of these to my sale at 3. Rudolph, look at that handsome gentleman. And this Native American. He's riding. He just got a loincloth on. I would think that'd be very comfortable if you were a man. But yeah, this whole stack is of like silent film stars. So Donna, I'll put these over there and I will bring them to I'll at least show some of them. The Banksy or the Vilma ones, I will at least show those. I think that would be the best way of doing that. I brought them over there so I can remember. Okay, guys. Well, I got to go to my meeting. It's a meeting with district. So, I got some questions. So apparently you can do side by side. Okay, the Mac Senate ones. Okay. The side by side, which I can't do yet, but that's slowly rolling out for duo sales. But there are a lot of sales going on tonight. And today. So make sure that you pop in and support these sellers. They work so hard and they're just lovely, lovely, lovely sellers. This is a lovely, lovely community. It's a very supportive community. And no, they're still working on it. I know, Kim, it's annoying for me as well because I too am an Android user and I would like to be able to use my phone and do when I'm going live shopping and stuff, so I don't take this big iPad with me everywhere. But come in and check it out. And if you are a seller on Vamp and you haven't taken the plunge, just listen to Carla. She was going back and forth. Should I do it? I don't know. But she did it, and it's not so bad. This community is very, very supportive, and myself and the admin team, we are always here to help you if you have any questions and need any help with anything. It is our goal to make sure that you are prepared and that we can help you in any way, shape, and form that we can. We are a very small niche community over here, and we like it that way. So again, if you are wanting to be a seller over on Vamp, then apply. I will be sending out invites. I already have sent out a lot of invites. And I have also, so I'm readily looking at the application. So get your application in, join our community. It is a lot of fun and it's so supportive, and we're here to help you in any way, shape, and form that we can. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning. I will be live again at 3, and then tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern for the book sale. And then Friday, I think I'm live Friday at 3, but you never know with me. I could pop in and be like, you know what? We're going to do another one. I don't know. So thank you guys so much for being here. I do have Emmeline will be here. Emmeline and Gerald are coming to Indiana. Probably they'll be here on Monday. So I'm going to probably just stick to my Monday and Tuesday sales, maybe do a one, but we're going to be running around and doing some stuff. So they might be on the fly kind of a thing. So thank you, Michelle. Thank you for being a part of it. All right. Thank you, Rose. We'll see you at 3. Thanks again, guys. Have a great Tuesday, and I hopefully will see you at 3 o'clock.